Suite Engine's Channel Payments Manager extension, or CPM for short, allows you to integrate your Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central software to Stripe's digital payment platform. This gives you the freedom to work with an external solution that meets your payment processing and collection needs while still being able to use your ERP system. CPM is embedded directly within your Business Central environment, allowing for a streamlined communication between Business Central and Stripe. Now, in order to facilitate this communication between platforms, it is necessary to authorize CPM to access your Stripe account. This is done by obtaining API keys from Stripe that provide this access and then entering them into Business Central. In part one of our video series on entering your Stripe account credentials, we showed you how to obtain the necessary information from Stripe. In this second video, I will show you how to enter this information into Business Central. As I begin this video, I'm operating under the assumption that you have copied two values, a publishable key and a secret key from your Stripe account to a location from which they can be obtained. If you need assistance with locating this information in Stripe, I encourage you to review part one of our video series at this time. So here we are in Business Central. CPM uses what is called a payment platform record to facilitate communication between Business Central and Stripe. The credentials that you obtain for Stripe are entered against the corresponding payment platform record in Business Central. I'm working with a role center that exposes my payment platforms directly on the screen, but if you are not working with a role center such as this, you can access your payment platform records by clicking the search icon and entering CPM payment platforms into the search bar and choosing the related link. From here, you can then open the payment platform to which you want to link your Stripe account. On the CPM payment platform card, we want to come down to the Stripe Information Fast tab. In this first field, Stripe API base URL, you'll want to enter the value that I'm pasting here, https://api.stripe.com. This is a standard URL that Stripe uses for API calls to its platform. There are no custom URLs on an account-by-account basis or anything. So you can enter this value exactly as you see it here. The next two fields on this Fast tab allow you to specify one of the two keys that you obtain from Stripe. That's what's called the publishable key. You'll notice, however, that we have two separate fields, one for a test key and one for a production or live key. So Stripe actually allows you to set up a live environment and a test environment all under the same account. This gives you the ability to test out new products and processes in a separate test or sandbox environment from the live platform on which your actual payment activity is occurring. Now, each of these environments, test and live or production, has its own dedicated set of credentials. So when I said earlier in this video that you need to obtain two keys from Stripe, I slightly misspoke. I should have clarified and stated that you need to obtain two keys per environment. The nice thing is that CPM allows you to store both sets of credentials against a single payment platform record. So here on the Stripe Information Fast tab, you can enter the publishable keys you copied from your test environment and your live environment in the respective fields. The other credential that you obtained from Stripe was the secret key. Again, your test environment and your live environment in Stripe will have separate secret keys. When a secret key is entered against a CPM payment platform, CPM will look to the setting in the Payment Platform Mode field to identify the environment against which the key is being entered. So for example, if we set this value to test, we are informing CPM that we are going to assign the secret key we obtained from our Stripe test environment. And to do so, We choose the Actions ribbon, and then we choose the Enter Stripe API key action. This is opening up a separate CPM user input screen, and here you can paste the secret key that you copied from Stripe into the Stripe API key field, and then you would choose the OK action. At this point, your CPM payment platform is now linked to your Stripe account, and all activity that you send to Stripe and retrieve from Stripe will be against your test platform. At some point, when you want to allow CPM to access your live Stripe account, you would need to change this payment platform mode to production, and then you would want to repeat the steps we just reviewed. You would click the Actions ribbon, you would choose the Enter Stripe API key action, and then you would enter the appropriate secret key in the CPM user input screen. And that's all there is to it. At this point, you can continue to configure your payment platform to manage and process Stripe activities according to your business processes.